Alright, welcome back to my Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough. Let's find this murderer. Aha!
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Ah,
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
okay.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Okay. Tell me it's Kandros.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity.
This person is not a match.
Heightened alert.
Can I talk to him?
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Bye, Kandros.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now
Clearly
at
the Asari.
100%.
Biometrics do not match.
Okay. Wait, let me...
Disembarkation procedures for
Is there anything else
Hyperion
up
are
here?
on hold. Please await further instructions.
That'd be a no. Okay. Cora. Oh wow, look at that. Did the cryo bay go fast? Didn't even realize that was a possibility. Maybe this was the spot I came from.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
Fisher.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
He's a hero. Sorry.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Sweet.
Leg's feeling a little better.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the kid. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda, too. We just have to find them.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. Sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't
Well, you
sound
won't
right.
lose this one.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
Are you staying here on the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal. How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
Wonder when it's gonna get mentioned that Shepard is fighting.
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How'd this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Alright.
Ryder,
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
Here's Greer.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, and Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah, just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
Alright. Pretty sure that's everything. Is that my sister? Can I check on her? That's not her. Nope, nothing in there. A lot of cryopods though. Wait. Another person talking. Nope. Gotcha. Operations. This tram thing is pretty weird. Gotta be this guy.
This person is not a match.
Oh, really? It's gonna be the one guy that I do last. It always probably will be.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he?
Dale Atkins reports to Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
Let's get him.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Well...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
You need to go, not up to me. You need to go.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
Good. Mission, huh? You can't do any of that yet. Okay. So where to change floor? Okay. Okay. Let's go speak to Sam.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Oh, this is his cabin.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy.
Turian and human.
Crazy times.
War, huh? Same thing.
Your father's
Yeah,
first sidearm,
friggin'
a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Oh,
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
I'm gonna check that out.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Why doesn't it go away when you use it?
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th
I guess
century.
this far into the future.
Explains
don't
Dad's
read books
interest.
anymore.
They were Pathfinders too.
And here it is. SSV Normandy SR2. And it disappeared. Why did it do that? Huh.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Where'd the Normandy go? Why didn't he comment on it?
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
General. Milky Way departure.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Oh, Dr. Liara,
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara to Sony. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Pretty sure my sister's mentioned Dr. Tassoni. An expert on Protheans, I think.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni.
She's talking,
I'm flattered
oh my
you
God.
contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass
That's the
along
same
my
voice
research.
actor, isn't it?
I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Wow.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. Tapero says she'll be fine, but she's my daughter. How can I not worry? I hate to leave her like this. It's these moments when you wish
Wow,
you
Sarah's
told
gonna
your
wake up
children
with
you
the
love them
father
more
dead.
often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
That log is inaccessible at this time.
Huh.
That log is inaccessible at this time.
Why is it?
That log is inaccessible at this time. That log is inaccessible at this time.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've
Oh, there
spent
we go.
several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
Cool. Another one?
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of
Why
an
did Normandy
observable
disappear?
population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Well, in Mass Effect 3, you do find a Prothean. So they're not quite extinct. Another audio.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of Mass Effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
Any more excerpts? Done by the coffee machine. I guess that's it for Liara. It's pretty cool how they brought her up, though. Alright, well. Guess we're gonna take a look at this thing in the next part. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stubby out.